everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys a few little tips of how I convinced my parents to get, wait for it, a dog. So this video is just like a little clue about what the big news is about, and yes, a dog. You're hearing that very clear. But I'm going to be telling you guys the story, and also I'm going to be telling you guys the big news in a completely different videos. So keep an eye out for those videos, and also remember to subscribe to my channel if you guys want to see more videos from me every single Sunday and Wednesday. And also like this video if you guys want to use any of these little tips, and if you guys found this video really helpful. And also click on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos just like this one, and I'm trying my best to upload every single Sunday and Wednesday. Let's get into the actual video. The first one is that you can do a bunch of research. Now let me tell you, when you want to have a dog, when you're trying to convince your parents are going to be asking you a ton of questions. And let me tell you, my dad asked me thousands and thousands of questions. I had to answer them with details and everything, and seriously it was a lot of hard work, but thanks to the research my dad got convinced. And seriously, research is so important when you've always wanted a dog, and it's dead important. Doing a bunch of research really does help you out when you need that in place. So seriously, doing a bunch of research will help you out. So read books, ask friends, ask Google, to go on YouTube, any kind of research you can think of, do it, because seriously it'll be so much more helpful instead of like your dad just like asking you a question you have no clue what the answer is. Seriously, that is not very good. That's not very good indeed. So that is the first tip. And the second tip is that you can write a letter. Now I wrote a massive letter once, and it had so many paragraphs. It had long sentences, paragraphs. Every single question my dad asked basically was in that letter. I can't actually find it now. I don't actually know where the letter's gone. I think I've still got it with me, but seriously it was a big letter. But seriously, like, writing a letter really does help. Like with me, my dad is hard to convince, but a letter actually helped, and I had loads of research. I did a ton of research and put it into that letter. And seriously, doing research and doing a letter is really good. Doing a letter is actually one of the ways to step forward, and your parents will be a bit more convinced because you've done a really persuasive, really good letter. So that is the second tip. So the third tip is, now I know this might not be able to, you might not be able to do it right now, so that is showing your parents that you can be responsible. And seriously, with a dog requires a ton of work, and seriously, like, your parents have to like fit around like the dog's times, and then your parents have to fit around work and stuff, and how that's going to come all together, because you can't leave your dog at home for many hours. You have to come home, you have to let it out, you have to let it out in the garden to its business. And seriously, like, a dog is a big responsibility. You're going to be having your dog for many years. You are going to be taking them on walks every single day, feeding them, giving them exercise, entertaining them a bit. And seriously, you are going to be getting up in the morning and walking them, and it is a big responsibility. But if you guys can show them, so hopefully after all this coronavirus, if you guys show them that you are responsible for a dog, if you like have a friend that has a dog, if you have an auntie, uncle, any cousins that live near you, any grandparents, or any friends, mums or dads that have dogs, showing that you can do it, it is really important. I had to show, because before I got on my guinea pigs, I had to show that I could look after my guinea pigs. I had to show, like, my mum and dad didn't like get the guinea pigs straight away. I had to show that I would look after the guinea pigs, and I had been looking after at least 4 guinea pigs for many years. So important to show, and to show that you are responsible. So that is the third tip. So this is the fourth tip, and this is the very last one. But this fourth tip is, when you are going out into like your main local store where you normally buy things for your pets, seriously, like, when you go there and there's so many items around, because obviously it's a pet shop, but then when you're when your parents ask you a question, you have to know what it is. Because when I tell my dad to Pets at Home, where I normally go, and obviously there's tons of Pets at Homes in this world, but seriously, a Pets at Home where I go, and there were so many dog things, and seriously, like half of like the shop was covered in dog stuff, half of it. My dad was picking stuff up, and my dad was like asking me, what does this do? So when you're going to a pet store, you have to, like, your parents are going to look around and they're going to ask you a bunch of questions. They're going to ask, what does this do? What does this do? And you have to know the answers. This is where the research comes in. This is where the research really does help, because you know what they are. You've researched what the items do. And thanks to all my research that I've done, my dad actually like knows, and my dad actually like was like thinking, oh okay, so she's done a ton of research. But seriously, like doing a ton of research and just going around, it really does help, because you know what you're going to think, you know what the answer is. You've done a ton of research about that toy, you've done a ton of research about this leash, you've done a ton of research about this crate. It's so important. So those are the 4 tips that I'm going to be giving you to how to convince your parents to say yes to getting a dog. I hope these 4 tips really helped. If you guys want another tip video like this, just comment down below, or if you can't comment because the comments are switched off, then just follow me on my Instagram, and then you can just comment on one of my videos and follow me as well. So that is basically the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys get a dog. I hope your parents say yes to having a dog, because seriously, having a dog really does change your life. And I've watched a ton of videos about how like the parents saying that their kids like having a dog really has changed their kids' lives. And seriously, and I really hope that you get a dog. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!